Following precautionary measures to flatten the curve of COVID-19 in Nigeria, Lagos, Ogun State and the FCT were locked down for more than 6 weeks. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, after due consultation and approval of President Muhammadu Buhari, introduced a phased lockdown to ease the economy. This, of course, was complemented with strict adherence to safety precautions such as regular hand washing, social distancing, among others, to prevent exposing others to the dangers of the infection.
And we must awake from our slumber and deal with this thing decisively and cooperate with government, cooperate with all those that have responsibilities of ensuring that we take the necessary steps. Or do we want to wait until we are confronted with those kind of situations? COVID-19 is not an ordinary virus. It has overtaken the world with a storm, whether you want to believe it or not. It has overrun even the best of medical facilities. You know it as good as I do. Our medical infrastructure is nowhere compared to the nations that are being driven aground as a result of this pandemic. And we still are casual about this.
It has been over a month and still counting since the directive. Sadly, the social and physical distancing rule has been glaringly flouted by the public. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), social and physical distancing entails avoiding handshakes, hugs, body contact, as well as keeping a distance of at least 2 meters from one person to the other or be at arm's length. The Lagos State government swiftly set in motion strategies to ensure full compliance while continuing efforts to flatten the curve of COVID-19 with the surge in number of positive cases within communities, just like every other state of the Federation.
And they are meant to observe precautionary measures of social distancing at very high level of personal hygiene and hand hygiene. Malls also will be allowed to open, like I said, with a proviso that they will not have more than 60% occupancy at any given time, the maximum, whilst ensuring that a 2-meter distance is maintained between every person and the next in the store. Hand sanitizers and wash basin must be provided at the entry point, and temperature check must be carried out at each and every of these malls.
How has the public fared in observing the social distancing rule? At the center of excellence, there is minimal compliance on the use of masks, as a high percentage either use the mask on the chin while others totally disregard the directive. Major bus terminals also disregards the state government's directive on limited commuters in buses, cabs and tricycles. There is, however, strict adherence at eateries, restaurants and the malls, while both essential and non-essential markets, banks, ATM points and hallmarks of the old norm.
Even in the bus, in the marketplace, there's no social distance. So government has to enforce it, you understand, so that people will be aware of it.
There is a very high level of disbelief by the community, by people, that COVID is real. A lot of people feel we can beat it, and really, we cannot see many people being sick, and a lot of hype has been made over COVID, but most people are not ill, so it's hard for people to believe, and that's why it's difficult for them to also adhere to health advisory. So I believe there should be more engagement of the people, more at the community level, and also we should try to encourage quite a lot of people who are asymptomatic or who have been very symptomatic but have gone into their isolation areas or have been treated and are well, to kindly disclose their status using video.
The time is now to strictly adhere to both the social and physical distancing rule alongside proper hygienic measures such as regular washing or sanitizing of the hands, use of face or nose masks if truly the desire to win the war against COVID-19 is to materialize.